Rodija. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our place of enlightenment, our place of sharing, our place of revolution, our place of awakening, our place of brotherhood. So I welcome you. And wherever you are, as usual, I'm encouraging you to live your life. And that's why I titled this, Live Your Life. I want to speak on that. And I will encourage you, don't be a high wall without gates. It's good to have wall, but have gates so that people can access, and keep your gate open always. When you have high wall without your gate open, it attracts disaster, it attracts enemies, because they don't want to see what is going on. But when you are open, in other words, you are not afraid of people knowing your secret. You know, you are not afraid of what will happen or that. It's better for you that way. Leave your gate open. Some will come and go. Some will come and stay. So don't be a high wall attracting enemies to yourself. But those that make themselves enemy to you, then show them. If they come after you, you also come after them. Show them that you practice fairness, not forgiveness. Also, it's good to be strong, but don't be like a foolish, strong person. Somebody that is so rigid, like you're so strong, you don't consider others, you don't like try to see things from others people's point of view. You have to be flexible, like, you know, be open, not just only to the truth, also to people. Try to, you know, show them. Then until you find out maybe these ones have sold themselves to whatever belief they have, then you let them go. All right, so because if you are strong, people will trying to bind you, as I said yesterday, to take your stuff. I'm not afraid of anybody knowing my secret. If you ask me a question about what I know, I will say that, because if I let it go, the fresh one will come. I don't believe eating stale bread. I like eating fresh bread. So if I have old bread, I give it out. No one comes in. I'm not worried about how it will come. Most of the things I share, I did not prepare for it before they came. They just coming to me, whether I'm sleeping or awake, whether I'm showering or anywhere I am, they keep coming to me, because since I connected to the nature, I mean to the universe, you know, and communicating with the universe with my brain. So whether I'm asleep or awake, I always communicating with universe, and the information in the universe is so much. No one can finish this information. And that's why I see people inventing things, you know. Also, it's good to be a rich person, but don't be that rich that people want to take your life, even, or that, because your life is more important than those riches. And if you are sharing, or if you're taking care of what you're supposed to take care of, you won't have that much even. It's truth. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You want to be rich, good. But there are other things you're gonna lose if you want to be that rich. If you know what it means to be rich. For a rich man, their wealth is their high tower, is their stronghold. They think they cannot bring them down, but you see, they always bring them down. That's why they do many things to stay wealthy. So I will encourage you to be human, living naturally and humanly. That is the true life we are supposed to be living. Humanly speaking, we all are the same. We have one head. Whatever you have, other people have it. Other external things you're talking about, those things you can earn them. There's nothing you want to earn in this world you cannot earn if you do what you're supposed to do. So that person is not richer than you. That person is not having anything better than you because that person is better than you. No. It's because that person did certain things you did not do. which if you do, you will end up the same way the person end up. But you know, some people, if you know their problem, you will understand that you are even living better than them, although they appear before the public as better than you. So do you have your life? If you have your life, you have to live your life. If you are living by faith, you don't have your life. You don't have a life. You are living a fake life. Like some people say that living Christ, they say, it's no longer I that live, Christ live in me. The life I live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Fuck that Son of God. Fuck that God. I'm living my life. No one will die for me. I will die for myself. Okay? If somebody has died for me, it must be my ancestors. That's why I'm here. They gave birth to me, and I'm here today. So live your life. Dare to live your life. Religion, politics, all these things going on around the world, they don't want you to live your life. They want to tell you how to live. Not even how to live your life. They are telling you how to live the life they want you to live, which is not your life. But you are the one that will either let it or not let it. You have that power to decide the type of life you are living. So now I am asking you, encouraging you to not live their life or the life they want you to live. Don't live by their book. Book is one of the ways they want to get you living the life that is not your life. That's why they gave us those books. Those books mess up our mind, mess up our thinking. Because we read the content of those books and we believe them, it messes up our mind. We lost our mind. We can't think for ourselves. There's no religious person that is thinking for his or herself anywhere in the world. None of them. It is the book that they used to give us the concept of creation. Now people are confused. Who was the first man and first woman? I believe in Adam and Eve. I believe that this, and it's men that made up those creation theories, creation stories. At least use yourself as example. How did you come into being? Through your father and mother. So why are you going beyond that, confusing yourself with what they taught you in the book? Because you believe that, you can believe anything. Everyone that believes in the creation theory recorded in any book can believe anything. And if you can believe anything, you can never believe in your true life, because in every belief there is lie. It is in those books that give you some laws, tell you this is the law of God. God said this is what the law, this is what you will do, this is what you will not do. Nonsense. Why it is men that made up those words and tell you it is the word of God. Every book written was written by men, originated in the mind of men, then they put it in the book. It has nothing to do with any divine being anywhere or supreme being anywhere. No, it is men that wrote those words and tell you it is the word of God. They gave you the lie they call heaven and hellfire, and you believe that it has been messing up your life. Where you're supposed to stand as a person and demand for your rights, demand for justice. Oh, because of heaven, you don't want to do that. God will reward them. I don't want to miss heaven. If I slap them back, I will miss heaven. Fuck all that. I don't want to go to hell. You are not living your life. Have you seen, that's a new thing I've been asking people. Has any of your relations that were so dedicated in the worship or service of God that died, came back and tell you either they are in hell or heaven? No. It is all the nonsense you read in their book. That's why you believe them. It is their book that taught you to love your enemies. You accept to be slave because their book says so. You accept to be the victim because their book says so. And when somebody is gingering you or encouraging you, pushing you, listen, you have to fight for your right. You have to fight for your freedom. You say no, there is a God. Oh Jehovah, Allah, Yahweh. He will come and do that. He's not coming to do anything, because if that God appear, people like me will kill him or her. It does not exist. They use that book to turn you into animal, telling you to forgive and forget. Why, when you do something, they will not forgive and forget? They punish you for that. And you even rally around to make sure you pay your dues. But when they offend you, they say forgive and forget. Love your enemies so you make heaven, so you don't go to hell. They mess up your life. Don't live by their books. Live your life, not their book. Live your life, not their book. Another one, live your life, not their opinions. Archbishop Benson, the host, used to say something. He said, if you listen to other people's opinion, they will pin you down. If you are listening, if you care about people's opinion, what my parents will say, what my brother will say, what my sister will say, what my religion will say, what my church will say, what this person will say, what that person will say, what my friends will say, they will always pin you down. Their opinions becomes the pin that pin you down, and your life become like balloon. They can just burst your bubbles. That's it. Stop living by people's opinions. Opinions about life. Opinions about things. Use your own brain. Use your own head. Think for yourself. Some things are not just as they appear. You have to judge them. You have to investigate them. Find out the truth. They tell you don't have anything to do with that person. Maybe that person is the person that will help you to get to where you are going. Don't listen to their opinions. Go to that person. Find out. Don't be afraid of that. Don't live by their fears. Their opinions are like fears. Don't, because it will torment you. Again, live your life. Don't live by their experience. Experience, personal experience, is hearsay to someone else. It doesn't matter how wonderful their experience is. They have that revelation, is the experience. They have that vision, is the experience. They have that prophecy, is the experience. They have their dream, is the experience, not your experience. Don't live by their experience. If you must live by experience, then have your own experience. That person that is prophesying over your life, does that person have 2 hairs? But it goes back to what I said in the beginning. Because you believe their book, it is their book that tell you their God chose certain people and left others behind. Their God chose a man to be ruling over others, telling others what to do. Come down from the mountain. This is the law of God. Fuck that God and whatever mountain it is. I can prophesy. I can dream. I can see vision. I can see revelation. Yes. If that man can have it, I can have it. Nobody have 2 hairs in this world. But they use that book to make you not living your real life. Today I was wondering, I said, how can people who claim to be educated, how can they be living under this influence that a man will spend millions to campaign, raise millions to do campaign to be your servant? You say that man is going there to serve you. A man that spent millions to win an election, and you say that man will serve you. And many of us are still saying, my vote is my power. Your vote is your evidence of stupidity. Your vote is the evidence of your gullibility. You are gullible, you are stupid for putting a man over your life to ruin your life. Because that same man you gave your power to be over you, that man will commit an offense that is more gruesome than the one you committed, but that man will go free. You will be locked up. Don't live by their experience. Live by your own experience. If God is revealing things to them, let that same God reveal things to you. Don't depend on them. It's when you depend on them, you call them your spiritual leaders. You call them your spiritual fathers. You call them your spiritual mothers. You call them All those titles they gave themselves. But when you come to yourself, they say you are of the devil because you refuse to bow. You say, no way, I'm not bowing. I'm not living by your books. I'm not living by your opinions. And I'm not living by your experience. Your experience is hearsay to me. Whatever you see in your dream, stay with you in your dream. Don't bring it to me. Whatever your God is revealing to you, stay between you and your God. Don't bring it to me. Live your life, my people. Live your life, the woke nation. Don't let anyone talk you back to sleep, talk you back to religion. Renew, this your mind, activate your brain, use your mind, think for yourself. There is no issue that is too sensitive for you to judge or understand. You can understand all of them. In every matter, you have something to say. Do what is right naturally. Everything that is natural is right. Everything that is of nature is right. If it's wrong, it is not natural. But if it's right, it's natural. They may mock you, they may be against you. Don't worry, with time, the truth shall prevail. Nature will always prevail. Do what is right for you. Do what is natural for you. Stop looking for, I'm looking for my purpose in life. Who will reveal it to me? Who will know? You can know your purpose even by you laying on your bed. You can know your purpose for living. Speak to yourself. Talk to your body. Talk to every part of your body as they are part of you. You are not a spirit living in a body. This is you. You are God as a man. You are goddess as a woman. Speak to yourself. Let yourself speak to you. Your body can speak to you. Your blood can speak to you. Every organ of your body speaks to you. And that's why you get sick when you don't listen to them. Don't live against nature to avoid failure. True failure is living against nature. Other failures, you can, no condition is permanent, of course. When things get hard, you go harder. When things get tough, you become tougher. Because you have the will and the power to change any condition. No condition is permanent, but you are permanent. Your life is eternal. You are eternal person. You are unchangeable, but you can change things. Live your life naturally. Don't live against nature to avoid regrets. Many times you have regretted what you have done or what is happening to you is because you did not listen to yourself. You are part of the nature I'm talking about. You are part of the truth, factual truth I'm talking about. And let me ask you this question. Who else is walking in your shoes as we speak? Who else? When reality bites, that God you believe in abandon you. That Jesus you believe in abandon you. You say, what is this one talking about? What can he do? Let me tell you what I'm doing. I am here to cause you to doubt your belief in God. I'm here to cause you to doubt your belief in Jesus. I'm here to cause you to doubt your belief in the status quo. I'm here to cause you to doubt your belief in the system that men set up. Whether you call it tradition, democracy, or whatever. You have to doubt them. Doubt is one of the precious things you need in life. Without doubt, you will never have breakthrough. You have to doubt. That's when you will begin to ask questions. And when you ask questions, you get answers. Who else is walking in your shoes? I learned about this from two major things that I suffered in life. I've suffered major things in life, but two of them. Being locked up in jail. When you are locked up in jail, who else will be there with you? You are the only one. It doesn't matter whether it's your family that push you to do that. You see many of our boys that has been dying in overseas, some of them drug bust into their tummy because they want to eradicate poverty in their family. Had they stayed in their village, they will still be alive today. Some of our young men and young women drown in the Mediterranean Sea trying to cross abroad just to go and look for something to support their family. In the middle of that ocean, they were there. Their father was not there. Their God was not there. Their Jesus was not there. And they died in that place. When I was locked up, nobody was there. The best they can visit you, that's the most they can do for you. People will visit, but they will never switch with you. You are the one that will be suffering in that condition. But no condition is permanent. I've been locked up before and I spent 3 years without being free. And now I'm free. Oh man. I suffered my little life. I've suffered enough. But I'm old now though. When you are locked up in that police cell, when you are locked up in that prison, especially the prison, the jail, it is you. Nobody walk in that shoe with you. So why are you considering about that? When I came out of that locked up place and when I became like, you know, say I'm a minister, anywhere I enter, I said, I don't care what the devil is saying or doing. But I used to say it in Igbo language and my, you know, like, I almost forgetting it. I said, you know, so I don't care about them. I am free and I'm doing what is right. I'm not doing any bad thing. I'm not chasing. My father wanted me to go back to business. I said, no way, I'm not going. It's my life. I had that experience. Although I did not calculate well, but I was following what I saw, which led to where I am today. Because it were my ancestors that called me, but because I have that Christian background, I say it was Jesus, it was God of the Bible, and I dedicated myself to reading the Bible and preaching it. And you can see today I'm expert when it comes to Bible. You must count me among the experts, because what I will dig out from there, your Pope cannot know. Your Pope don't know it. He don't read the Bible. He only did the Bible when he was in monastery or whatever they call it in school. But I ate it. I devoured the Bible. Another major thing that taught me a lesson is when I was hospitalized, having yellow fever. How many of you have yellow fever? That's the senior brother to malaria. Malaria is small. Yellow fever, I was hospitalized. My eyes yellow, everything. You see me, I don't want to eat anything. They were giving me glucose or powder. Nobody was laying in that bed with me. You have some family members that are lying down now in bed, sick. They are the only one in that condition. Yet when they come out, they will still be in life. They begin to consider what other people are saying, the opinion of other people, the experience of other people, the fears of other people. What the book says. Where was that book? Where was those the opinions? Where was that the experience in your time of need? Can't you think and live your life? In your time of need is supposed to be an eye-opener to you. Nobody will come there to suffer with you. When you are locked up, they can visit you and give you granite and bread, especially in Nigeria. That's the best food. They will come with granite and bread, okay? Then when you are in the hospital, they send them some brain fruits. You know, but that's it. You are the one taking the injections. You are the one taking the medicine. You are the one suffering there, being in pain and all that. Then after you came out, you say, praise the Lord. It was God that came. Nonsense. Where was that God before you get admitted in the first place? Understand that no God exists, but you exist. No Satan exists, but you exist. So be responsible and take responsibility for your actions. Stop passing the buck. Be a man, be a woman, and take responsibility for your actions. Yes, I did that. Okay, turn bad, no problem. Yeah, go through it. I come out, I live better. No condition is permanent, but you are permanent. It is time you decide your own fate. Stop depending on their book. Stop depending on their opinions. Stop depending on their experience. Decide your own fate. Decide your own destiny. Decide your life. Live your life well. It is your life. Live it well and see how beautiful life is. And I'm calling on you, brothers and sisters. It is your life. Don't live by their books, please. Don't live by the opinions anymore. Don't live by their hearsays, which is the experience. Whatever it is, their revelations, their visions, their dreams, their prophecies, trash them. Live your own life and enjoy your life. Because life is sweet. Life is good. Life is fair. Life is beautiful. Enjoy your life and live it well. Dare to live your life, not their book, not their opinions, and not their experience. Peace. Oh, yeah.